Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to this week's episode. My name is Gerard. Naked Guy is Alex. Missing Guy is JR. And you are watching the GAJ Podcast. Yeah. What is up, everybody? Let's change this a little bit. All right, so as of this recording, it is August 13th. We are almost halfway through August, which means we are almost halfway through summer. And I gotta tell you, it is. How? I didn't put the banner up. It's fucking hot, dude. It's hot. Jesus. I don't know what it feels like in California, but holy crap.
It's been hot and humid.
Crazy hot. I texted a picture to some of my camp buddies today. Let me see if I can put this up really quick. So this is what it said at, oh God, this was like late afternoon. This was probably like 4 or 5 o'clock. 97 degrees feels like 109. 109 degrees. You know what I said during midday in my car? When I got in, it was parked in the shade. Started my car up. It said 121 degrees.
Ouch.
Unbelievable, dude. It was, oh, Jesus. It's miserable. Miserable. So, needless to say, I have not spent a ton of time outside.
I assume you have air conditioning at your new house?
We do.
Nice.
I got fixed right before we moved in, and then again right after we moved in. Because I raised a big old stink about it. But that's beside the point. It works. Thank God. So yeah, it's hot. It is toasty here in the Midwest. And I'm playing softball tomorrow, which is going to be awesome. It's going to hurt. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for joining us. If you've been with us before, thanks for coming back. If you are new to the channel, thanks for checking us out. Love it, especially if this is your first time, if you drop us a comment, maybe just a little wavy emoji so we know you're there, and we'd love to shout you out. Either way, if you'd be so kind as to support what we are doing, don't forget to like the episode, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are. And like I said, leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Maybe suggestions for our different segments. If you prefer to participate more anonymously, you can always shoot us an email at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right, guys. I think it's time to get going. And if you've been with us before, you know that our first segment is really our ode to, one, our mom, and two, our favorite hobby, which is eating. So we affectionately call this segment, Mom's Kare Kare. Hashtag if you know, you know. We're Filipino, so look it up. Anyway, Mom's contribution for the week. We'll get this up on screen. So she had a little bit of an adventure this week, which we'll probably talk about a little bit. But she had a few meals because she was at home. This is the first one. Couple of fried eggs, some Vienna sausages, which right there, that's a pretty good meal to me right there. But she also had a little bit of salad, which looks like that was made up of lettuce, oranges, sunflower seeds, and Lubonati's sweet vinaigrette dressing, which she loves, Christina loves, Ashley loves. So, yeah. And then her other meal of the week was that ihi soup.
There you go.
Seafood sinigang with mussels and broccoli. That actually looks pretty good. I downed some of that. Maybe not so much right now when it's over 100 degrees, but yeah, that looks pretty good. So anyway, thank you for the contribution, Mom. Alex, looks like you are locked and loaded, so I'm going to put you up, and then I'll get into my stuff. Take it away.
Of course, got Filipino food. Got a little different dishes here that I normally get because they typically don't have these. Of course, I got the ihi soup up there, the sinigang broth. Yeah. It's got a little bit of other stuff on it too. And then looking down at the left-hand corner there,
I have to. Yeah, I don't have
that is
no
chicken
idea
pastel.
What that is. What's it called?
Chicken pastel.
Chicken pastel. Okay.
Which I usually get kare, but they had something different. I was like, yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's made out of. Probably other than chicken. But had that. I liked it.
It looks like it's got Vienna sausage in it or something.
I think these are hot dogs.
Hot dogs. All right.
Yeah. It feels like a hot dog. Chop up hot dogs and throw them in something.
It looks kind of similar to like a curry, but not like
it. It is. It's what's a curry sauce? Chicken with sauce.
Well, I mean, like curry, like pepper.
Yeah,
I think.
On the right-hand corner there, we have one of my go-tos when it's available. That's picadillo.
Oh yeah, okay. I was like, what?
Probably the easiest dish to make for as far as Filipino food goes because it's really just ground beef. What else they put in there? I can't remember what else we put in it. Oh, soy sauce, tomato paste. Sometimes some people don't put tomato paste, and then whatever vegetables. And for some reason they put raisins in it. I know Mom doesn't like to put raisins in it. I'm not a big fan of the raisins, but if it's in there, it's not going to ruin it for me.
I think I've had it with raisins too, though. It's okay.
Get them in the mix it a lot.
That's where I've had it. She makes it kind of spicy though, and it's good. At least
you know who else makes it?
Who? Well, I know you do.
Thanks for the spoiler, dude.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I make it.
Oh, nice, dude. Good picture.
It was okay. I feel like when I make it, it's not as good as when other people make it.
Yeah, beats a sharp stick in the eye.
I mean, I don't play
a wok. Do you make it in a wok or is that just a pan, normal pan?
That's just a pan. I need to throw that out. I need a new one. It's so gross now. But I make it
a Teflon coated pan.
No.
If you get some steel wool, like soak it in some soap, like hot water and soap, and get some steel wool and scrub it out, it'll be fine.
And that's what it looks like when it's in the dish. I'm not making rice.
No rice though, huh?
I'm not making rice. Now I gotta avoid the carbs.
Okay.
Limit the carbs.
Fair enough.
Well, that's all I got. That's all I've eaten.
So did you have it twice this week, or were you just showing like that you've made it before?
I had it twice because I made it.
Ah, okay.
Oh wait, one more thing. Let me go grab it.
Yeah. You know, bring up some Jeopardy music here. I keep like scrolling like I'm zooming, like this is my picture and I'm the one to zoom in, and I keep forgetting it's a screen share.
Can't really see it too much, but I got a biscuit, and this is gonna come back later. Actually, there were 3 biscuits in this bag. That'll come back later though. Another segment.
Okay.
A little teaser.
Well, then I won't ask any more for now. Right on. I've got a few contributions this week. I split it up. So I have a breakfast of the week, which I'm actually going to start with Ashley's breakfast of the week. We found a new diner. It's going to be kind of a go-to. It's called Michelle's Ranch Cafe right here in Grandview, Missouri, just off the freeway. It's a little bit of a hole in the wall, but I think that's part of the charm. And you've got to check out this plate of biscuits and gravy. Holy crap, they did not slouch on the serving of gravy. There's two biscuits split open underneath there somewhere. It was awesome. I did put a good amount of pepper and some hot sauce. That was pretty good. we actually shared that because she wanted that, and she got a few sausage patties, and then I had the Wild West omelet with some salsa, and it was pretty tasty. It was where'd it go? So Wild West omelet. It is why. Here we go. I was like, why can't you see the whole thing? 3 eggs. Every meat we've got. So it was like ham, bacon, sausage. I think there was one more. I don't remember what. I don't think there was any like chicken or anything in there. And then, yeah, peppers, onions, cheese, hash browns. Hash browns were nice and crisp. Comes with biscuit or toast, but because we had the biscuits and gravy, I actually got a pancake, which I forgot to take a picture of, but it was a pretty good buttermilk pancake. And yeah, I think I like that diner. I think it's going to be a go-to for us when we just want to don't want to cook anything and want to grab breakfast on like Saturday or Sunday. So here's their website, Michelle's Ranch Cafe. I think there's 2 locations, but yeah, if you're out this way, go check them out. Tell them Gerard from the GAJ Podcast sent you out, and I'll put a link to this website in the description when we get this video posted. All right, so that was my. Gotta rearrange my stuff here. So that was my breakfast of the week. My dinner of the week was. Let me bring this up. Where'd it go? You gotta check this out. Ashley made this. This was awesome. Come on. There we go. She made buffalo chicken wraps. They were really good with some waffle fries. Dude. Good stuff. So buffalo chicken wraps. These are like just like little chicken nuggets that she stuck in the air fryer. And then she put them into a wrap with like pepper jack cheese, lettuce, and I don't know what else. I think maybe some ranch in there. Wrapped it back up and threw it back in the air fryer. And it was solid. It was really good. Like I'm okay having that, on a regular rotation. So that was our dinner of the week. And then for your viewing pleasure, you're going to love this one. I have a sweet of the week. So we went to the Grandview Farmers Market this past weekend for the first time, and it wasn't a big farmers market. I think partly because it was so hot, they didn't have as many vendors. But there was this lovely old lady that had a whole bunch of baked goods, and she had these.
Ooh, look at that chocolate chip cookie.
Yo, awesome. And I gotta zoom in because you gotta read this. So, chocolate chip cookie, ube cookie, white chocolate. So here's the ube cookie right here. White chocolate matcha cookie was okay. And the oatmeal cream pie, baby.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. It was awesome. They were big old cookies, man. They were good. They were pretty good. I looking forward to going back and get them again. I will say the ube cookie, it was good. Had the sweetness of ube, but I feel like the ube flavor could have been a little bit heavier, if you will. Like it was, I get the whole cater to the masses. Coming from a culture where that has been eating ube for a long time before it was like a fad thing. It was a little bit light on the ube kick, but that doesn't take. It was still good. It was delicious, And it had white chocolate chips and I think macadamia's in there also. Pretty solid, dude. Pretty solid cookie. Pretty solid cookies. I recorded Ashley and I eating the ube cookie. We split it. And I'm going to turn it into a first bite reaction video. So look out for that. Probably sometime over the weekend or early next week. So be on the lookout for that one. First bite reaction with the ube and white chocolate chip cookie. So those are my food picks of the week. Anything else to add? I feel like I have a story, but I don't think I brought it up.
Yesterday I went to Trader Joe's and I got a lot of sweets.
Yeah?
Including
Did you get more chicken adobo meals?
No, I didn't. The one I went to didn't have it.
Okay.
But this story will come back again in a later segment. But I got the cookie dough ice cream balls.
Okay.
Cookies and cream ice cream sandwiches, which did not last last night. I also had tried some English toffee.
Ooh, okay.
Man, dude, I had a night as far as sugar goes. Oh man, like some type of chocolate cheesecake thing.
Yeah, think about, man, Trader Joe's. If you're just looking for like a sweet snack, it can get dangerous because they have so many interesting things that you don't see anywhere else.
Yeah,
you just want to get them all, man.
And there was like a s'mores ice cream that I was just eyeing, and I'm like, oh shit. Or I don't know if it was ice cream, but it's a frozen snack that's s'mores. And the person I was with was heavily considering getting ube ice cream, but she had a lot that she was really getting.
Trader Joe's?
From Trader Joe's, yeah. I might get it now. It's in my head. If I get it, I'll tell you guys.
I like the idea of like dropping some white chocolate chips in there.
And the ube ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you could do that. I want it as is, though. I want to see how it is as is.
I think that's okay, too.
So I'm coming off the sugar high. I felt a little crappy this morning because of all the sugar.
Well, on that note, be careful with the sweets, especially, man, in the dead of summer. Dude, those crashes when it's hot out can be extra miserable. But anyway, guys, that is the segment we dedicate to our mom and our favorite hobby, and we affectionately call it Mom's Kare Kare. All right, moving on. Do we want to go? We're gonna go I Play Nerd. This next segment is all about our toys and gadgets that we've gotten over the week, new stuff, whatever. It's actually our ode to Alex's personal project on YouTube, and it is called I Play Nerd. Don't forget to check his channel out on YouTube. I always go first because Alex always has way cooler toys than I do. Actually, Mom's going to go first because Mom found something that I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but we're going to do it. She found these gems right here. Yes, that's your boy. I think I want to say 1 or 2 years old and 4 or 5, maybe 4 years old. That is back in the day. Not sure where she found those, but I'm guessing they weren't too far from the ones that she found of Alex last week.
I like how they're on a safety pin.
Yeah. Well, they're like charm bracelet charms, I think. So yeah, that's just how she keeps them. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for that, Mom. And then, you're gonna like this. I finally got some new shorts because the shorts I usually wear for softball are like starting to get a little tattered, And I thought these were cool because they're just from Amazon. However, I have my own logo now. That is a G. It's literally it's called G Gradual is the brand. And it's got a G logo in it. So I got these and I got a pair of black ones. And I'm going to tell everybody that's my new logo. Might even get a few shirts. But yeah, they're actually really comfortable too. So I'm probably going to get more just because they're very, very comfortable. I actually got the 11-inch shorts at first, and I was like, whoa, these are way too long. Way too long. So I returned those and got the 9-inch. 9-inch is just right.
I've been going for shorter shorts lately and shorter swim trunks because that's what's in now. It's all about going back to the 80s.
Yeah, I'm not against that. For softball though, I want them a little bit longer in case I have to hit the deck. But yeah, I would say for working out, I've got other shorts I wear that are a little bit shorter. But I'll go back and forth. It doesn't bother me. I actually like the shorter shorts because especially if it's like leg day and I'm squatting, sometimes the longer shorts get caught on my knees when I'm squatting down and they start to pull a little bit. And, like if I'm all sweaty. So, but yeah, these are my new shorts I'm claiming this logo. I'm gonna borrow it. So, yeah, got shorts with the logo. And I pulled this back out today because I don't know if I ever talked about this, but I got this little toolkit from Harbor Freight. It's a like flex head ratchet set, which to give you an idea of what that is, I actually have it right here. It's pretty small, so I mean, fits in the palm of my hand, and it's kind of cool, because it fits right in my backpack. So it's got everything there that you see in the picture, and you can either use it as just like a normal little ratchet, or how did I do this before? How do we do this? I might know what I'm doing. Oh, here's how it goes. Nope. Oh, geez. Well, I screwed this segment up. But anyway, it's kind of cool because you can use the other end for the screwdriver bits right here. Oh, Lord. Right there. Or in here. And this actually can go. I don't know why I forgot how to do it. But, oh man, why won't you work? Oh, here we go. So you can use it as like a T-handle. Good Lord, I'm being an idiot today. And get a little leverage this way. So it's kind of a cool little mini toolkit that has actually already come in handy a few times for me. So yeah, if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description. It's at Harbor Freight, and it's, well, I guess if you're an Inside Track Club member, you have access to it now. Actually, I think it already opened up today, so it's on sale for $30. It's a cool little tool set if you like having tools handy without carrying a huge toolbox. So yeah, those are my contributions for I Play Nerd. All right, Alex, show us the actual cool shit.
All right, before we get to a toy, I got something that's essential to my place. Something I had to replace my current one, but some of you will know.
Okay.
I got a new squatty potty. Why did I need a new squatty potty? I broke my old one.
I am not a squatty potty fan. I know Paul loves it, but he loves it so much he travels with it. I don't know. Maybe I should try it again because our toilets are kind of tall, so I don't know. But you're on mute. Your mic's muted. It's muting again. What the hell's happening?
Oh, this is gonna be a StreamYard issue. All right, so before StreamYard kicks me off, how did I break my squatty potty? I have intense shits, dude. I'm just that way. It's like I nearly get airborne, and my squatty potty. There's a lot of wear and tear on it, and it cracked, and it wasn't stable anymore. So when I was using my squatty potty, it was a little wobbly, and I just said it's time for a new squatty potty. So
all right,
it's time.
All right.
Moving on to an actual toy. I showed last week. I showed Brandon Routh Superman from Superman Returns. But I'm going back to this is something I got a while ago. I just haven't showed it because I had other stuff to show. But I went back to my favorite Superman. They released another version of Henry Cavill. This time with like glowy,
like red eyes.
He's using his heat vision
lasers.
Yeah, he's really. This is so technical. It's awesome. But it's got the cloth cape and it's got the wire in it, so you can pose the cape differently.
Oh, nice. Why does he look like he's like pushing his head forward or something?
It's because of the cape.
Oh, okay.
I think so the wire pushes it forward, so it makes him look like he has a hunchback. But that is.
I mean,
Henry
you can't
Cavill's
tell from the
Superman.
front.
Yeah, you can't tell from the front. It's because of the cape.
Profile.
If I pull the cape down, it looks normal. But sometimes when I'm playing around with the cape, it pushes. It looks like his
gotcha.
hunchback. Yeah.
I gotcha.
But this is a really cool figure because it's just so textured. It's painted pretty well. It's not my only Henry Cavill Superman toy, but he has a nice cape. They gave it a little bit better painting on it, and of course the heat vision looks cool.
Nice.
That's Superman. That's my Henry Cavill Superman.
Very cool. So you just got that?
No, I got it a while back.
Okay, you're just bringing it back.
Yep, just haven't shown it because
you haven't shown it yet, so that's cool.
I got it. I think before I started my new job, I got it as part of my gift to myself for getting a new job.
Okay. Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Okay. Good shit, dude. Good shit. All right.
That's all I got though for I Play Nerd.
Awesome. Well, so I'm gonna have to reduce my screen because I was checking that out. As Alex mentioned, that is the segment we are owed to his personal project, I Play Nerd, all about the toys. If you have something new and cool that you'd like to share with us, let us know. Comments, email, send us pictures, or just describe it, send us a link, whatever. If it's something that's not too difficult to get, maybe one of us will get it and bring it onto the show. But yeah, that's I Play Nerd. Moving on. This is all about celebrating our athletic prowess and our competitive natures. And it's called GAJ Sports Machine. Again, hashtag if you know, you know. And unfortunately, what we know is my Friday team is slumping hard. We played Walk-Up Warriors, who we should be able to beat. At the very least, split with them because we play double headers. Unfortunately, as you're going to see, let's see, where are we at? We did not play very well. Second week in a row that we didn't score 10 runs all night. And which, if you play enough slow pitch softball, you know that's not going to get it done. So here's our week. Walk-Off Warriors. We kept it close the first game. We only lost by 2 runs, but we still only scored 5, so we lost 5-7. And then in the second game, we only scored 4, and we gave up a pretty big inning to them. So they kicked our ass pretty good, 4-13 in the second game. Not good. We are sitting in the middle of the pack again, and we really need to pick it up if we're going to have any chances of taking this league again. We haven't done it in a little bit, and yeah, we're not putting ourselves in a very good spot. But I digress. Life moves on, and so will we. We're back at it again tomorrow night against 4TK. I think that's a church team. I can't remember. We should be able to take them on as long as we actually show up this week. So hopefully we'll have some good news next week. But that's what I've got for my softball leagues. We're a few weeks yet away yet for from our Wednesday team starting up. So, and what do you got? How's fantasy? Good Lord, how's flag football going? I think your mic's muted again. Oh, I can't do it either. There you are. Nope. Still can't hear you, dude. I don't know what's going on. I think
that was my microphone that time.
Oh, okay.
Not StreamYard. First it was StreamYard, now it's my microphone. But starting with Muay Thai, I didn't go into training. I'm considering going this weekend because flag football season's over. But I did do the booty boxing cardio class.
Booty boxing, yeah.
At 8 a.m. on Sunday, and it was very empty. No one makes it to the 8 a.m. class, but I might go again. I don't know. Sometimes I just need to hit a heavy bag just because I've been training for so long.
Do you like it better with like the empty class, or do you prefer them to have a
part of me wants to start meeting people outside of my gym, outside of my apartment complex. So there's that. I can still also go to the UFC gym in Huntington, which takes me too long to get there.
Fair.
But I don't know. I'll figure that part out. We went to actual flag football. So my team last Friday played in the championship game. We had a lot of injured players, and we barely had enough people to play. We had no subs, so we were running the entire time. Another team was a very good team. They had both an offense and a defense. So I was like, crap.
Is that what this picture up? Do I need to put this up?
Yeah, go throw it up there. But we got our butts kicked. It was
but this was a championship game, right?
This is the championship game. But nice. We were so tired. I can tell some guys that make really good plays and they just be done. Because they were just running the entire time on sand. So this is during warm-ups. Oh, come on, play. Hold on, let me hide this. All right, now play. There's gonna be no sound. This is warming up. I got a ball thrown by the QB, threw it back to him. We got here. There's actually a lot of footage that was captured. Oh, this is me getting hit by my own teammate.
So look when you were open.
Oh, like I'm too fat.
Yeah, you just got caught a little flat-footed.
I think this is I got open, but there was a better option on offense. So I'm out. Oh no, this is on defense. I make a tackle here. I grab that guy's flag. That guy's from Ohio State too.
Oh, nice.
He's one of the best players out there. He's so freaking fast. He's a small dude. I grabbed this flag. Playing defense. I was guarding someone else, and then he made a move. I came back to make a tackle.
Well, yeah, once the ball's moving forward, you got to come back to it for sure.
And this one, I think, is where no way. I think I'm on defense here. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, no. This passes to me. It's hard to see because the ref's blocking. We get a completion there.
Nice. Attaboy.
And here I make this after catch is my yards after catch. I get past one guy. Oop. But I didn't get past the other guy.
I like the form in that, so in flag football, you can't swat the ball out of somebody's hand. So the smartest thing you can do is hold it as far forward as possible because you spot the ball, not the flag.
Yep. Wherever your flag is pulled, the ball is down wherever the ball is at the point. Yep. So you extend it out like that, you get an extra, I don't know how long my arms
a yard.
Are. Yeah. Yep.
roughly. I mean, maybe not a full yard, but when they're pulling your flag from behind you, that's easily a yard, if not, 2 yards.
Once again,
more inches matter.
I'm playing on an injured hamstring, so my range of motion is a little bit off when I run.
So
we got our butts kicked. That was we were a free agent team that made it all the way to the championship game, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I reached out to the captain of my regular team, and she hasn't gotten back to me, so I'm a little worried. New season starts in September 6th, I think. So in a few weeks. So I'll hit her up.
Yeah, it looks like you got 3 weeks.
Yeah, so it's going to be almost a week. Tomorrow's almost a week after I reached out to my regular captain, so I'll do a follow-up. I'll sign up regardless if I end up on a free agent team. But
yeah, I mean,
that's all I got.
That's good stuff.
Butts kicked, and
I like the footage they're getting of you.
Yeah, luckily there's the boyfriend of one of the players. He had her phone and was just recording a shit ton. So
that's cool.
After the game and taking pictures too. I didn't get inside any good pictures, but they put in the group text that right after the game. Okay. So we got some good footage.
That's cool. Well, that's awesome. That's how we're doing in our sports leagues. If you would like us to highlight your sports league, send it in. We'll see how you're doing, and we'll talk about it. And you, too, can be a part of GAJ Sports Machine. All right, moving on. Next is our ode to my personal project on YouTube, even though I'm not very diligent about posting. But it's about the adventures we go on, or just getting out and about when we're not on the sports fields. And it is called Hey Dad, Watch This. And I don't have any new videos posted this week. I do, however, did get to do some cool shit this week. Actually, do you want to go first? Because I don't have my stuff queued up yet. Damn it, you got to fix your mic again.
Oh, that's actually my mic, not the.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm not going to have a whole lot this time. But yeah, so I've just been working a ton, which means my place gets really fucking messy by Tuesday. I clean it on the weekend, and then it gets really fucking messy by Tuesday. And it's kind of a cycle since I'm working so much. Like starting early, long meetings back to back throughout the day.
Yeesh.
Try to get some work done after the meetings, and then I need a break, so I go to the gym. Sometimes I have dinner plans, sometimes I don't, and then I come back and do some more work up until it's time to go to bed. And even past time, it's go to bed. So I've been so tied up with the work that I don't have a whole lot of other stuff to do. I can't even watch some TV shows that I normally watch, but I had this big plan to do this big meal prep on Sunday. Well, my Sunday got derailed by something else. Not go later. So I was gearing up for a big meal prep, and I couldn't get the meal prep done. So food-wise, I haven't been doing that great either. But man, I just can't seem to find the time to. Well, I spent time at the pool this past weekend. I had some work to do.
Nice.
And then I spent some time at the pool because some of us just go to the pool because we don't want to stay inside all day with our air conditioning on, driving up our electricity bill. So it's like, we know it's hot and humid outside, so we go out there. We started hanging out. We started to get to know, started to make friends, and then we dip in the pool. We tan some more. We just talk and shoot the shit, and
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So when you go out there, do you turn your air conditioning off?
Yes.
Oh, you have a mobile unit though. You don't have your apartment doesn't have air conditioning. You bought an air conditioner.
No. I bought one off Amazon.
Okay.
So when I go out there, I keep it off. I open the window.
Okay.
If I'm home, I open the door if I can get away with it.
Okay.
But man, nothing else I've had time to do. At least I'm still getting to the gym. Workouts are starting to get a little less intense because I'm so tired and I have have to go back to work and something else comes up.
At least you're moving.
Yeah.
Something to be said about that, you know?
I'm able to maintain it. Like today, all I did was at the gym today, I don't want to have to think too much. So I just grabbed the barbell. We had the rubber plates, a few rubber plates at my apartment gym. So I was just doing barbell clean and thrusters, and then barbell clean and push presses.
Okay.
Because it's just good to full body explosiveness.
Yeah.
And I did some hamstring rehab too.
Out of way. Do some leg curls.
Yeah, with a rubber band. We don't have a leg curl machine, so there's a rubber band that tied around something. I just do my injured hamstring.
Way to be creative.
All right, go ahead. I gotta take a pee.
All right. So I kind of prefaced this last week because I was pretty excited about it, but this past Saturday I got to see a Cubs game here in Kansas City. So they're back for the first time since I think 2018 or 2018. So yeah. And I had a buddy who was able to get me hooked up with some pretty great seats. So we are in the 200 section right behind the visitor dugout. So that's the Cubs dugout right here on the third baseline. And great view. It was pretty warm, but the way we're facing is north. So that's the north. That's facing going north of the way we're looking, which is perfect because it's out of the direct sunlight, which, excuse me, again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, it's been fucking hot. So it was a nice reprieve to be able to get our big ass, super expensive beers and sit in the shade and watch the game. Unfortunately, the good guys, the Cubs, fell a little bit short. We lost 6-3 on an absolute day had by Jack Caglione. I think he had 2 home runs. I don't know. I think he had a double in there somewhere. I believe he had 4 RBIs, if not 5. So he had an absolute day against us and just stuck it to us. But the Cubs still ended up taking 2 games out of 3, meaning they won the series. And they are rolling right now. I think we'll get into it, but I think they lost today, but they're still playing pretty good baseball. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Other than that was kind of the adventure of the week for us. I tell you what, Mom and our mom, Dad, and then Christina and Paul had an adventure of their own this week. I actually had to call and check on them because they had a tornado touchdown out there in DuPage County in Illinois. Mom was in her bathroom. Christina was in her bathroom. Paul was in the bathroom at Costco or something like that. I'm assuming Dad probably didn't even realize what was going on, but everybody was safe, so that was good. I actually looked it up because they didn't see a tornado. I did check. A tornado did touch down. Ironically, it was a kind of right in the middle of, like, in an area kind of right smack dab in the middle of Christina and Mom. So a little bit southeast of Mom, a little bit northeast of Christina, and it didn't hit them. So, thank goodness for that. Hopefully, where it did touch down, those folks did not get too much damage. But as far as our family, everybody's safe. No damage incurred. So, that was their adventure of the week. A tornado in Chicago, Illinois. But, Anyway, I think that's what we're gonna call it there for that segment. Again, that is our segment called Hey Dad, Watch This. That's our own to my personal project on YouTube. I would love it if you would go check it out and watch my videos. Let me know what you think. If you guys are going on any adventures, let us know. I'm in Missouri. Alex is in California. If there's anything in our areas that you think we should go check out, let us know. We'd love to do that and talk about it when we get back here to share it with you. Anyway, I think we can move on, and I think it's time for what we all want. Alex's social endeavors. It's what we call Nobody Wants This. So, take it away, Alex. I'm going to go on mute and blow my nose. Let's hear what you got.
So we talked about flag football. I played in a championship game, and I talked about how last week I said I'm playing a game against a team where there was a girl I met who I called Double Bucket List. And we had our foot high five last time we played. So I wanted to try to establish that as our thing this past week. But just like I said earlier, we had no subs on our team. So I was just busy the entire time. I was pretty dialed in. So I didn't have a whole lot of time to flirt with her. I did squeeze in one comment, asking her, telling her, or just commenting that she wasn't wearing her toe shoes. But I didn't get to interact with her too much. But there's always next season. She plays. My schedule moves back to Sunday games. Hopefully, I get back to the same team that I'm normally with. She plays Sunday. She's seen me before, so she remembers seeing me. So I'll be able to reestablish that. So I kind of pushed it off. I let the whole championship game thing take its course and not throw too much flirting into it. So I'll see her again. A girl I mentioned that was pretty much added to the new roster last week. I didn't have a name for her. I just said she's a brunette with RBF, resting bitch face.
Oh yeah.
You know, she's actually pretty nice. She seems kind of friendly. She shows up to the pool frequently. And I did mention last week that I dropped by the pool. And I saw. I don't just meet hot girls. I meet girls that I don't find all that attractive, but I'm friendly with. And I meet dudes too. Not dudes I'm interested because I don't swing that way. But it's a guy that's newer to the apartment complex. And we're pretty cool now because we talk a lot and become boys. And I think I mentioned last week that I wasn't sure if he was with brunette with RBF, and he wasn't. But they actually are seeing each other now. I was talking to him on Sunday, and they were about to go on a date. So she's been removed from the roster because me and that guy are cool. He actually just walked by twice. He's a big Chargers fan. Okay. So he walked by twice. I guess he's just doing laps around the complex. He's all geared up on LA Chargers gear. So it's kind of funny that I just saw him.
I think the first preseason game is only like 2 weeks away. So
our preseason game is on Saturday.
Oh, is it this week?
Yep. Brownies.
I was thinking of the Chiefs.
Saturday at 10 a.m. my time. So
Hashtag
she is
Go Bears, baby.
As hot as she is, brunette with RBF is being removed from the roster just because I'm boys with the guy that's seen her.
Yeah, respect,
Going back to the old roster, Ice Queen is so much friendlier to me now. She's moving out. She's moving away because I was shirtless, obviously. And I was about to take my garbage out, and she's in the process of moving, so she's having her boyfriend or some friends help her. So she parked in the parking lot. The parking lot space is right outside my place, where you can kind of, if you walk out of your car and you look up, you'll see me or see my place. So as I was, coming out my door, pulling my garbage out so I could take it to the dumpster, she was looking up at me, smiling for like 5 seconds. I'm like, this is different.
It's too many Mississippis.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she was looking up at me, smiling, and I kind of timed it so that I know she'd be coming up the stairs as I was going down the stairs. So she came up the stairs, smiling still, and saying hi to me in a very friendly tone. And lately, whenever I run into her, she's very friendly. She has that very friendly vibe there that I'm like, this is just not something I'm used to with Ice Queen. And I did mention last week when I was talking to the guys at the gym where I mentioned her name, and they said they call her the Ice Queen, and I was so tickled by it. I was like, dude, that's what I call her.
That's hilarious. That's so
I want
funny.
I'm gonna try to set it up. This is like a total like machismo move, where if she's at the gym, I'm gonna go, and the guys are at the gym. I'm gonna go talk to her and see if she's friendly with me. And then my comment to the guys are gonna be, "I melted the Ice Queen."
Touche.
They're not gonna like that. The guys at the gym do not like it when hot girls at the gym, attractive girls at the gym give me attention, because there's a little jealousy factor that comes up. Moving on from Ice
work
Queen.
harder. I don't know.
Moving on from the melting Ice Queen. I did mention the blonde lives kind of next door to me. Lives with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's cool. I think her nickname. You said her nickname was taken. She's getting a lot more friendly to me. She seems to be opening up to me, so that's cool. Not like I said, I'm not pursuing that. It's just cool to have another friend that's incredibly attractive. Just say that. She is incredibly attractive. Sticking with blondes, man, I was really hoping to see Cowgirl this past Sunday at the pool, because I did run into her the previous week, and she said she had to work on Saturday, and she was going to try to make it to the pool on Sunday. She said she was going to be there unless she decided to sleep in, but I think she was just tired, so she slept in or just chilled at home, because she didn't show up to the pool on Sunday. So no sighting from Cowgirl since last week.
Uh-oh.
I'm working on it.
All right. You're on mute.
I wonder if my mic hit the physical button. Hit the physical button might actually feed back in the
Yeah, your mic's cutting out.
Oh shit, that might be a StreamYard thing then. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It looked like you were messing with something, so I don't know if that's what it was.
It may have been me messing with the mic, seeing if it works. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned this on our episode after the 4th of July, but there's a girl I met that I just kind of dismissed because she's married. But I met her when I had been drinking obviously I had been drinking. And it was during a time of the day going into night when I was just kind of tired from drinking and starting to isolate myself because I was just so beat. And I ended up going to one of the smaller pool in my apartment complex. Ended up meeting a girl, very, very attractive in a different way. But she said she mentioned her husband. Her husband wasn't there, so I haven't seen him. But I met that girl there. Did not see her for a while. And then this past week, she showed up at the gym. All the dudes in the gym are taking notice. She's a very attractive girl. I'll give you the nickname, because every time I see her, this name pops up in my head. So she's a brunette. She's a very girl next door hot. In my mind, she's already Winnie Cooper. You're on mute.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, from the Wonder Years?
Yep. She's very Winnie Cooper like. So she showed up at the gym. All the dudes are looking. She comes up to me and says hi, because she remembers me. And I said, "Oh, I remember you. We met on the 4th of July." So honestly, I forgot her name. So I had to ask for it.
That's okay.
And the other dudes are getting a little pissed off because they're like, this hot chick walks in the door that we've never seen before and starts talking to Alex. So they're trying to find ways to make fun of me. And she just, at some point when she was done with her workout, I guess she wanted to run. So she grabbed her stuff and started running. And some of the guys were kind of attributing that to something I said to her. They're kind of poking fun at me, saying, "What did you say to her to make her run away?" I don't know. But she showed up the next night. Same thing. She was talking to me, even from a distance. And then when she was done with her workout, her workout's faster than me and all the other guys. she ran. She left the gym and started running again. I guess she just wants to run as part of finishing up her workout. So kind of established that it's not me that's making her run away, even though it's kind of fun to say that now. So I'll say that to other girls that show up at the gym. I'll tell the guys that I'm going to get her to run away.
Nice.
But once again, she's married. I'm not pursuing that, but it's cool to have being friendly with a hot chick. And actually, when the second time she showed up, she said like, "Hey, I saw you walking around this morning, and I waved to you." So all the guys are hearing that too. So the guys are a little jealous that
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. New hot chick just walks in and starts talking to me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So I don't know. That's Winnie Cooper. We'll call her Winnie Cooper.
Yeah, but Winnie Cooper is married. Correct?
That's fine. Winnie Cooper is married.
Okay.
I think when I hit my mute on my microphone to pop, I think it does feed back in this regard. StreamYard.
Yeah, it's getting a little weird again. I don't know, but I didn't know somehow maybe. Yeah, I didn't know if I like both mics, like your computer mic, like your boom mic, and then your normal mic that's on your computer was picking up, and I don't know. Anyway, well, right on.
All right, so next, I'm not done yet. Not done yet.
Yeah, keep going. I was gonna say, who's next?
So Sunday, I was hanging out at the pool. Went back to my place to go potty. Get a call from Sweet Tooth.
Oh, I forgot about Sweet Tooth.
She goes hardcore, like she's the phone as a phone.
She what?
She uses her phone as a phone. She just texted me. She called me. Said, "Hey, what you doing?" So I ended up going over to her place. I told her I was hanging out at the pool, and we talked for a little bit, and I got her to come down to the pool. So we chilled there for a while. That's when I was talking to my buddy who's now seeing Brunette with RBF. So we're talking to them. We're talking to some other people that were at the pool too. It actually became pretty social that day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hung out at the pool, and then later on we had dinner at my place. We got I Uber Eats some really good Mexican food. It was awesome.
Nice.
Then we chilled back at her place, and then that was pretty much it for the night. And then last night, she texted me when I was at the gym, saying, "Hey, I want to get some sweets from Trader Joe's," and she said she'll make me dinner. So she made me dinner. And we went out to Trader Joe's to get some sweets. That's why I was just fucking. I ate a lot of ice cream last night. I was with her. I was with Sweet Tooth doing a Sweet Tooth night.
Nice. That's
so
cool.
we hung out last night, and then I saw. Like I said, I've been working a lot, so she wanted to go to the jacuzzi, and I said I gotta go do some more work. So she went to the jacuzzi. I came back to my place to do some more work. And then this morning when I was working, I'd started work already. She was texting me, but I didn't see it because I was working already. And she dropped off some biscuits for me, which was good timing. I ate two of them already. Good timing because I remember thinking like I am so hungry right now when I was working. So she dropped off some biscuits, and then I microwaved a sausage and I had a hard-boiled egg that I was able to make pretty much a breakfast sandwich
with a hard-boiled egg, huh?
The hard-boiled egg, because I usually fry. Now that I'm working so much, it's all about the meal prep. So it's like I want to pre-make chicken, pre-make ground beef, and pre-make some fried eggs, and also pre-make some hard-boiled eggs. I usually do that on Sunday, but I spent Sunday with Sweet Tooth, so I didn't get to do that.
Fair.
But so
makes sense to me.
Sweet Tooth is she's. Well, she smokes a lot of weed, so there's that. At her place, she's smoking a lot of weed.
Well.
Whatever, it's legal. She's and we're hanging out a lot. What was I going to say about her? Oh yeah, she sends so she'll text me, she'll call me, and then she'll send voice text.
Oh yeah.
So it's something I don't really do a whole lot of, but I'll text her and she'll respond with a voice text.
See a lot of people do that.
So that's fun to play with. That's developing. I kind of just want to be friends with her. That's just what I've seen. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? But I decided that I decided a couple of weeks ago, but she's coming around a lot. So see what goes there. And we, like I said last week, we have. I think she connected with me because we have similar birthdays, and she said like, "Oh, we're both Leos." I'm like, "Oh, great! Don't give a fuck, brother." Okay, we have that in common. I'm not into the whole astrology thing, but that's my time at Sweet Tooth this past week. Nice. Going back to the old roster, I might start talking to New Girl again.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Hold on. Today is Thursday. Yes. Tuesday night, she actually came into the gym with a female friend, and I've been kind of avoiding her. But at some point, I'm not talking to the other guys there. We're being boys, and they all went to the sauna. I went home, changed to come back in the sauna, and as I was coming in, we kind of made eye contact. She said, "Hey, it's been a long time." I said, "Yeah, it has." And I kind of said, I forgot what I said after that. It's something like, I'm around. So we might. It sounds like we might start talking again, but who knows?
That's cool.
So that's all I got this week for Nobody Wants This.
And that is Alex's social endeavors. Let us know what you think. If you have any tips or tricks for him, he might heed your advice, he might not. But yeah, I'm always curious to hear. I'd be curious to hear what our audience has to say, what their take is on all that. Anyway, that is Nobody Wants This. Moving into our entertainment segment of the evening. It's all about what we've been watching on the YouTubes, on the TVs, in the movies, and it's called What You Watching? And we usually start on YouTube. For me, I've been watching more of the Cubs condensed games. Luckily, even though they lost the game that I was able to attend, they still took the series from the Royals. And then went into Washington. They're having a good series. They lost today, so they got their ass kicked. Actually, they 7-0. But I think it was yesterday. Boy, Alex Bregman broke out. 3 home run game for Alex Bregman. So Way to go, Alex Bregman. Go Cubs, go. We're sitting in good position. I think we're still in second place behind the Brewers, but we're playing well, so that looks good. What have you been watching on YouTube? That's really all I've been watching. I've been trying to do the DIY videos, but I've only watched the Cubs.
Outside normal workout videos, which I do watch a lot of, and martial arts videos, which I do watch a good amount of. I mentioned before Food, Fitness, and Fisticuffs YouTube channel. And he is in the Philippines in his latest episodes. So I'm watching the Philippines episodes where he's kind of going around seeing the culture. Although he does go into more lower, I'd say poverty areas. At least for this episode, he does, where he goes to a place where people live in a cemetery. So it's kind of weird. They talk about seeing ghosts and shit like that, and then he goes and gets the food. So it's actually a pretty good episode. The first one from the Philippines, because he goes into the Philippines and sees the people, at least a section of the people. Then he goes to the food place, and then he goes to the martial arts thing. So he went to the food place. The food he got, I'm trying to remember all of it. Some of it's seafood, but he did get curry. And he thought it was a little bland, and I got a little mad when he said that. But once again, he lives in Thailand, where the flavor is really, really strong, and he kind of mentioned that.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're used to really spicy stuff, really strong tasting stuff, curry is not gonna hit you as hard. But for me, it's like it is. For me, it's there's a lot of significance for me.
Yeah.
I love that shit. He didn't say he didn't like it. He liked it. He said it's, and he did mention that he lives in Thailand, so Thai food is very strong tasting.
Yeah, they're heavy on the flavor.
But there's some other stuff he gets. I can't remember what it was. I think he does get sinigang too.
Okay.
I think it's like a seafood sinigang that he gets. But
nice.
I'm interested to watch some more of his episodes in the Philippines because he's going to talk about he's gonna try the food, dude. He's gonna try the food. See what
chicken adobo yet?
No, but think about chicken adobo is kind of like the I guess we'll call it like the common thing where one time my buddy, a martial arts buddy, asked me, "What's your favorite Filipino food?" I didn't have an answer for him, so I said, "I don't know, maybe it's chicken adobo." And he said, "Dude, what the hell? That's so fucking like so general." This is a Mexican guy.
So standard.
So standard, yeah. So it's not really a good answer to give him, but if I were to be honest, really think about it, it might be curry. I'm not 100% certain, but it's kind of like my front row. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
As long as long as it's oxtail.
Oh yeah.
Without the tripe. The tripe, I just don't like the tripe.
Yeah, I'm not. No.
I mean, given if there's tripe in it, I could just not eat it. But curry with oxtail with what's the vegetable that's in it? Oh shoot, that's gonna bug me now.
In curry,
eggplant. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't eat eggplant. I'm not a big. I can, but I'm just not.
I like it when it's in curry.
Yeah, I don't mind it as like a compliment, not the main flavor.
And I don't want a lot of it in curry. I want
a
few of it in there. I want the oxtail, dude.
Baby.
Yeah, and I could accept the beef versions where it's beef and it's. I like it when it's beef, but it's not going to be my favorite.
Right.
I need the oxtail.
Honestly, most likely pick something else. Like if it's at a restaurant and it's beef curry, I'm probably picking something else to eat.
It depends what's there when I go there. But that's all I got. That's all I got for the YouTube section. I mean, I watch a lot of workout videos, random stuff about news and shit.
I'm about to get back into the workout videos because I need to get back in the gym and get myself.
Yeah, and it's more about when I work out. I want to know what I need to do to not have to be in the gym my entire life, so I get results. Yeah. Even though I do like being in the gym. I like being in the gym because I like my neighbors and like hanging out and being boys with them. It's kind of like a frat house, but when I'm there, I want it to be quality time. Like I don't want to be doing shitty bicep curls unless they're high quality bicep curls done in a way.
See, I'm different. I like to be left alone in the gym. Like that's kind of my quiet time, if you will, because I have like headphones in. I don't necessarily talk to anybody. I tend to be a little bit. Granted, I haven't really worked out in a few years, but that's been for a few years. I was like, I liked working out and getting strong and all that stuff and getting in shape, but it was kind of like my mental escape too.
Yeah, there are different experiences for me where it's like I kind of like on the days when after work where I just run into people I work, run into my neighbors and we could shoot the shit and be like a frat house. Even though I am productive, I'm so productive. And there are times when it's like a Saturday morning where I won't run into them, or I might run into them, but not frequently. Where I just get very dialed in. It becomes like my hard workout for the week, where I'm going heavy. I'm going a lot of reps and heavy. If I run into people, I run into people. But I'm not too concerned about time constraints because it's a Saturday morning. Where if it's a Monday night or Wednesday night when I'm lifting heavy, I know it's very time consuming, and I know I want to get it. I want to get the big stuff done.
Sure.
In a short amount of time. But so I do like the camaraderie with some of the weeknights, and then I also do like I can isolate myself and work hard on on like a Saturday morning, or even sometimes I move to a Sunday morning. I'm gonna try to do a Friday night tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a Friday night hard workout as opposed to a Saturday, just so I want to leave my Saturday open. Now that we're in between flag football seasons, I want to leave my Saturday open to go do Muay Thai. But I have to consider other factors. Like if I am burnt out from work, I don't think I want to be going into Muay Thai. So I'm going to get pulled into sparring. I'm going to have to be advanced, and I don't want to be like irritable if I'm doing that.
Yeah. I hear you.
But anyways, that was what I was supposed to be about YouTube, but that became about working out.
Yeah, that's all right.
The other point is that I watch workout videos just so I'm able to manage my time better and get more bang for my buck when it comes to my time that I spend at the gym.
Yeah, YouTube is a great learning tool. So whatever it is, whether you're going to the gym, DIY projects at home, learning a new craft or trade, YouTube's a great resource to at least complement whatever learning you might be. Like if you have any sort of formal training, it's a good complement. Anyway, I digress. Moving on to TV shows. We caught up with House of Dragons and watched the season finale. Man, I need more. I need more House of Dragons. Are you caught up?
I did watch the season finale, and now we're 2 years away from the next episode.
That's ridiculous because there was only 8 episodes.
I know. I mean, I don't know timeline-wise. That's not 100%. Don't quote me on that, but that just seems to follow the modern pattern of high-quality TV shows where it's like, oh, that's great. That was a great season. And now, like, what happens next? Find out in 2 years.
That sucks. But it is what it is. When it comes back, I'm going to watch it. So, no. It is what it is. It's... Boy, they left us wanting more, didn't they?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait. I did sign up for a year of HBO Max. I'm going to wait, let's say a month. I'm going to watch maybe 1 or 2 other TV shows, and then I'm going to start Night of the Seven Kingdom. Because that's going to be...
You haven't watched that yet.
I haven't watched it yet. I got to strategically place my Game of Thrones if I did not watch it when it first dropped. House of Dragon, I'm going to watch when it first drops. Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I did not because I didn't have HBO Max. I didn't want to pay for it. But now I can strategically place it because the next season 2 of Night of the Seven Kingdoms comes back probably way before the next season of House of Dragon. So okay. I might try to find out when the next season starts for Night of the Seven Kingdoms and strategically place it. My watch maybe starting a month before that.
Okay.
Or I might be hungry and just watch it next week. I don't know. The Green Lantern TV show starts soon. I think it is. Actually, I think it's this Sunday. I didn't double check that.
I finally just saw like a preview. It's interesting.
Lantern.
And you said you don't have to have seen like the other like DC Universe movies or anything like that or shows.
Nah. I mean, watch Superman anyways, because Superman's just a fun watch.
The latest one, right? With I don't know what his name is, but
David Cornsweet. Yeah, and it goes by fast, so it's a fun watch. You don't need to, but it's just a fun watch. So Superman is a very light tone type of movie because it wants to cater to all ages. Lanterns is a very adult. I think it's TVMA, adult type themed movie.
Okay.
Not movie, TV show. Like they said, it's like True Detective, but with superheroes. And Nathan Fillion, the actor Nathan Fillion, who's in Superman, he plays a douchebag Green Lantern. I remember he's just known for being the biggest tool when I was collecting comic books. He plays a character named Guy Gardner. So he's in Superman where he's fucking hilarious. And then he said in an interview, I just got done filming Lanterns and I've never dropped so many F-bombs.
Nice.
He's not a main character, but he's going to be in it. He'll probably pop up in an episode or 2.
Right on.
But it's a serious TV show that just happens to have superheroes in it.
Okay.
But probably not as comedic as The Boys was a serious TV show, superheroes, and it was comedic. I think it's not going to be as comedic.
It was very adult for sure.
Very adult, but also very comedic. This is going to be a very like serious drama.
Okay.
From what I can tell.
It's called The Lanterns, not Green Lantern.
It's just called Lanterns, and it's coming out Sunday. I see a countdown now. 2 days, 2 hours, 51 minutes.
Well, it's been so fucking hot. I might watch Superman on Saturday and then be ready for that on Sunday.
Superman's gonna be one of those movies that eventually I'm gonna be able to just turn on and just play on my TV while I'm doing shit because it's kind of just I can peek in and see what's going on. I've seen it so many times. It's very like uplifting, very happy. I mean, there's some dark parts of it, but it's still very like caters to kids also.
Oh, okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, we might like. I think Ashley was kind of interested in that, so we might check that out.
Which one?
The Lanterns, or Lanterns.
Lanterns.
Yeah. The one. What was it? She was saying she wanted to start. Well, something we had been watching is The Man in the High Castle, and we've kind of slowed down on that lately, mainly because it's kind of dark, and we just kind of want something a little not so dark, so we haven't been watching that. We actually started watching it's an old show. It's called Blue Blood with Tom Selleck and Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh yeah.
We were watching like Boston Blue. So Blue Blood was the precursor to Boston Blue. It's funny. I didn't realize it started in like 2010, and we started on season 1. And man, Donnie Wahlberg looks a lot different than he does now from Boston Blue. But it's a pretty good show, so we're into that. I think we kind of like it because if we don't see a whole episode, it's not that big of a deal. Each episode is enough of its own story that you don't necessarily need to like watch have the whole like previous episode watched. So, kind of lets us like keep going with it without like stalling out because we haven't had time to watch it together or anything like that. But yeah, it's a pretty good show. I think it's actually a show that Dad watched and liked. You know, I'm into it. But what I've been into just on my own, because Ashley's not so much into it, is Reacher.
Oh shit!
The latest season just dropped on Saturday or Friday. Last Saturday or Friday. I actually started rewatching the entire thing, so I just finished season 2. I'm gonna see if I can plow through season 3. Maybe tomorrow night and Saturday, and then start watching season 4. I think is the latest one, right?
I don't know. It's going to my queue though, as far as like must watch soon.
Yeah. So
along with by the way, I need to start watching the new season of Ted Lasso.
That's the show that Ashley wants to start watching. Is Ted Lasso?
Oh, that is a very like. You believe in people if you watch that show. You believe in the positivity of people.
That would be good for me.
That's actually a good. If you guys just want to, if you have like a whole day where you guys are both home and just want to binge something, Ted Lasso is a good one. Hey, have you seen? Oh, hold on. Have you seen Shrinking? Shrinking yet? Shrinking?
No.
Shrinking.
I've had a few people say we should check that out, and
Shrinking is
so many shows.
I like Shrinking more than Ted Lasso. It's not as uplifting as Ted Lasso, even though it is pretty uplifting. But I think it's overall funnier than Ted Lasso.
Okay.
So if you're if you were to watch 2 shows at once, simultaneously, if you're working your way through it, Ted Lasso and Shrinking.
We might do that because I just realized I was thinking Reacher was. I just realized, like, I thought Reacher was going to be like one episode a week, and it's all out there.
They'll drop. Oh shit.
Oh no. The first 3 are there.
Okay.
So it looks like there's 3 episodes out. There's only going to be 8 total. 8 total episodes.
Of which one? Of
Of Reacher season 4.
Okay.
It's 8 episodes. And then what comes out in October is the spinoff, Neely.
Okay.
So I'm going to watch that too because Neely's a badass.
Yeah, I agree.
So anyway, that's what I've been watching on TV. Any other shows you've been getting into? So you said if we start watching Ted Lasso, we should try and start watching Shrinking also. Not that they're related in any way.
Just time for one. Pick one or the other. Both are good. I might say Ted Lasso first.
Ted Lasso, Sudeikis,
you get that Casey
Kansas City connection. So
goddamn Shrinking is so good too.
I have heard that. So I don't know. We might need to do that. But yeah, that's what I've got for what you watching. I know there's some movies coming out later this year that we'll probably get into, but just kind of staying home right now because it's so fucking hot outside.
Yeah.
So
anyway, actually, no. I talked to a neighbor about. I met a neighbor who I know he was a nerd because I see the t-shirts that he wears, and I was talking about he had a Marvel shirt and we are talking about like nerd stuff, and his girlfriend's like, "Have you seen the new Spider-Man?" Which is making bank at the box office. And I'm like, no, I want to. I want to see that. I want to see Odyssey in the movie theaters. But lately I've been so busy with work. Plus, dude, it's so expensive to go to the theaters now.
It is.
It's like I'm very selective. To be honest, dude, what I watched Masters of the Universe this year. I've watched in the movie theaters Scream 7, Masters of the Universe, Supergirl, Spider-Man should be on the list, but and Odyssey should be on the list, but just. If I make cuts, that's what's going to be. Dune 3 comes out. I might even cut that from the list. I never saw Avatar back in December in movie theaters. I'll probably watch Avengers. If I were to pick one, Avengers in the movie theaters, I'll probably watch.
I might go see Spider-Man and Avengers in the movie theater.
Yeah. But
just because I like the Marvel movies.
Avengers comes out the same day as Dune 3, so... As much as I want to see Dune 3, if I pick one, it's probably going to be the Avengers because it's going to have the X-Men in it. I'm not sure what else. Yeah. I
know Dune was good. I just never got into it. I don't know why. Everybody, Ashley loves it. All her friends love it.
Does she?
Just never quite got it. Yeah.
I have a good time with it. I heard it's based on the books, and the first 2 books are the first 2 movies, which are really great. And then from one of the guys I follow on YouTube say, it goes pretty off the walls and not as high quality when you get into the third movie or third book. So he says they're probably going to change it up to give it a better story. It gets like super weird. Where I heard about it and I said, I don't know if I want to watch a movie on that. So I guarantee they're going to adjust the story away from the third book so that it caters to a more general audience and not be so odd.
Are they doing a reboot of the movie Cliffhanger?
Probably.
I just saw that. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes right now. God, fucking cookies. So annoying. And I saw this is what I'm looking at. Cliffhanger. I mean,
it's a girl.
The position of the cover is kind of like the Sylvester Stallone movie back in the day.
Yep. Who's the actress?
Lily James. Pierce Brosnan's in it.
Lily James is really hot. I think she played Cinderella. 1989. Oh. She's older and hot. Nice. Older as in she's 36.
Say she's not older than you.
Yeah. But I think she played Cinderella in the live action Cinderella movie.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. This is the first I just happened to accidentally see it, so that's why I brought it up. Like, I just kind of looked up movies coming out soon. Avengers. I don't know what this is. I do want to see Mutiny. Where did that go? That looks kind of cool. I think it's Jason Statham, which I like Jason Statham, so. But yeah. Are there 2 Avengers movies coming out?
Yes.
Oh, Endgame's getting re-released.
It's getting re-released, and then we have the one coming out, new one coming out in December, and then I think honestly the next one comes out the year after that. But
Here it is, Avengers Doomsday. All right.
When does Secret Wars come out? Okay, so we have when Doomsday coming out. Avengers Doomsday comes out this Christmas time, and then Avengers Secret Wars comes out next Christmas, the following Christmas. So 1 year apart.
What's up with all the like re-releases? So like Avengers Endgame.
Money.
Yeah, that's true.
100% money.
But like, I actually thought I was going to be all into this one. The 25th anniversary of The Fast and the Furious. The first one is getting re-released.
Okay.
Now, I'll be honest, like, I've seen it so many times, I don't know that I'm going to go spend $100 to go see it in the movie theater.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not really big on re-releases. I'm like, I appreciate it, so it gets more spotlight, but I'm not going to go.
Now, if there's something like special that they're going to show, like some, editor's cuts type of deal, maybe. But also, I've seen it so many times, I might just wait for it to be on streaming again.
I'll HBO Max or Netflix or wherever.
Ironically, like I used to have the movie. I had it on DVD.
Yeah.
But now I don't have a DVD player, so. Or a Blu-ray player for that matter.
I have 2 Blu-ray players, and then I was experimenting with 4K, a 4K player, which at that point,
4K, like what's the media?
It's above Blu-ray, so it's a disc.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
and I have a 4K TV. You probably have a 4K TV. Honestly, at this point,
we don't.
Oh, at this point, the human eye is not going to be able to tell the difference between Blu-ray and 4K. Yeah. Maybe in a really, really, really big TV, you might detect a little bit. But I mean, I was just experimenting with new technology. It was a waste of money, but I wanted to see it because I knew 4K would be the last physical media progression that we have.
Yeah, I only do streaming. Yeah, I mean our next TVs will be 4K, but that's just because it's so common,
Yeah, I mean if it's above, I think 4K starts at 43-inch TVs. So if you're 43-inch and above, just get a 4K TV. They're probably going to be 4K TVs.
They're probably going to be 4K anyway, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, I think we're going to get eventually, maybe next year, go up to like a 75-inch in our family room, which means I think it's a 60 that's down there right now. That's going to go in the bedroom. The 50 that's in the bedroom is going to go into my office, and then like I have 32 that I'm going to put up in my office. That'll actually move down to our formal living room because we don't really want it to be a TV watching room anyway.
Yep.
And then if I ever go up to a 55 in my office, I'll move the 50 into the guest bedroom. Although I'm sure Ashley will just object to that one, but oh well.
I'm still playing around and see if I want to get a 40-inch TV here. And the only thing is that with my 32-inch TV, I finally threw away the box it came in. So now I'm inward to store it if I take it down. So that might be the deciding factor where I'm like, I have nowhere to put this TV, so I'm just gonna not upgrade. I'm also I'm still trying to consider if this was a 40-inch TV, would it just be too overwhelming? Because if I'm doing this where I'm in my standing desk and I look up at the TV, it'll be like this, or it might be too. Yeah. I'm on camera, it's like too much.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's why
right now I can just glance over at it. I just look up a little bit. I can see what's going on.
Yeah, it's the same reason you don't want to sit like in the first row at the movie theater anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
It's too overwhelming. Like right now, from where I'm standing, it's perfect, or maybe even too much, too big. But if I'm in my bed, it's not big enough. But I also have a TV right by my bed, so it's like just.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, right
I
there.
didn't know that.
Right
Point at it. I'm not seeing.
there.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Turn it on.
Oh, I see it. I'm making you bigger. Yep, I see it, right? Oh, you guys can't see my mouse, but...
Now it's on.
Yep. Okay. I was wondering how you watch TV from bed, because I'm a big fan of watching TV in bed, so...
I've been playing around. Sometimes I watch this one, but it's too small. If I'm not really watching, if it's really a YouTube channel where about fitness and they're just talking, they're not even demonstrating anything, I could just fall asleep to that and have it on this TV. But if I want to actually watch it, it's got to go to that TV.
Yeah.
The thing about that TV is that it's so close to my bed that it's really bright. So
Can you turn the brightness down?
I haven't tried.
Might as well. I just thought about it, like I need to run more electric in the garage, but I eventually want a TV out there too. So we'll see. Anyway, that's what we've got, man. That's what I got. I think we're gonna close it out right there.
I didn't talk about movies yet.
We haven't. Oh yeah, we haven't done. I didn't watch any movies this week. Did you?
On Netflix, I watched The Last House, which is a Netflix movie, so it's gonna be kind of a low budget type one. It was okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna recommend it unless you're just bored and you want to watch a movie that's very I don't have to think too much, and you might get put in suspense. When I was talking to some neighbors last week, including the guy that's now seeing Burnett with the RBF, they convinced me to watch The Notebook, and I haven't watched it yet, but it's. I guess I'll watch it. And one movie I'm trying to find time to watch is a Kevin Hart movie on Netflix called 72 Hours, where he's an older guy, younger than us, where I think he crashed some bachelor party. And not really a movie, but comedy special I want to watch is one that just dropped a few days ago, I think, or it's called Rory. The comedian's name is Rory Scovel. So I think I saw a clip of it, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to see more of it.
So I was opening up Netflix because I wanted to look up that movie. Did you say it's called The Last House?
The Last House. I think it's number one.
Literally came up right when I opened up Netflix.
It's the number one. Yep.
I might have to check that out. Okay. Shit, we might watch it.
It's okay. It's something to watch if you need something to watch and you don't really want to think too much and don't really care if you miss something about the story.
Okay. Well, that might be something we fire up tonight and see where we get.
Yeah, I think it took me 3 days to watch it because like I said, I've been working a lot, so I fell asleep. And then I watched it the next night and I fell asleep and finally finished it on a Sunday morning.
Okay.
But it is what it is. It's not great. It's just something that's there.
I might check that out. Yeah, there hasn't really been. There hasn't been anything on Netflix that's really caught my attention lately. Unless it's older movies. Oh, ironically, The Fast and the Furious is on Netflix. If you don't want to wait for the re-release.
There is a TV show with Will Ferrell. I can't remember the name of it, but I heard people at the gym talking about it. Where like, it's Will Ferrell, so it's going to be funny.
Yeah. Oh, the golf one?
I don't even know what it's about, but it's Will Ferrell, so it's like, okay.
Yeah. The Field of Dreams game was on Netflix. I didn't realize that. When did this happen? Anyway, so I don't know if you know this. Major League Baseball plays one game a year in Iowa at the Field of Dreams field.
Yeah, keep talking. I got to pee again.
Okay. This year it was the Phillies and the Twins, and I missed the game, but I didn't realize it. It was on Netflix. So I think it was just this past week. Doesn't give a date, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just this past week. I know because I was looking at, I kind of, for a very brief moment, wanted to see if maybe we could get tickets. The Iowa Cubs played a game at the Field of Dreams field a couple weeks ago. But, I mean, it was literally, I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. It was like the day, I found out about it the day before the game, so, and it was in the middle of the week, so it wasn't really something that was going to be feasible for us to do. But the Phillies and the Twins played, that might have been today or earlier this week, so I might check that out just to see how the game went, because I just think it would be cool to go. Whether there's a game or not, I would love to go check out the Field of Dreams field. I wish I could have gone the first one because it was the Chicago Cubs, and obviously being a Cubs fan, that would have been an awesome one to go see. I do know the tickets are very, very difficult to get unless you are a very rich celebrity or a resident of Iowa. So they allocate tickets. I think there's only like 7,000 seats, and residents of Iowa get first dibs. Really, the rich, famous celebrities get first dibs, but after that, it's like Iowa residents that get dibs next. I think I actually joked with a friend of mine that when the Cubs were playing there, that we should rent an apartment in Iowa just so we can claim residency and get tickets to the game, but that obviously wasn't very feasible. But anyway, I digress. That's not really a movie, it's just a sporting event, and it's not one of my teams, so may or may not watch it. And I may or may not watch The Fast and the Furious because I don't think I need to watch the re-release. So, since we're at that point, I think it might be time to get into our closing thoughts. Alex, before we do that, I'd like to remind you again that if you would like to support what we are doing, don't forget to leave us a comment and let us know how we're doing, or let us know what you think we should add, change, subtract, whatever. Don't forget to like the episode and subscribe to the channel. And then, of course, click that notification bell so you know when our new episodes are ready for your viewing pleasure. And, of course, participation via more anonymous methods can go through GAJ Podcast at gmail.com. All right. It is time for our last bit. That is closing thoughts. And I'm going to let Alex go first.
Football season is coming, so I gotta get emotionally prepared for it and physically prepared for it, because my health goes a little bit. My physical and mental health both go up and down over the next 5 months, 4 or 5 months.
Especially with the way the Bears left it last year, it's
So I have been kind of abstaining from really any football information because, in the off season, at some point it's just clickbait to talk about whatever they can try to talk about to get views. Both with the Bears and Ohio State. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm re-engaging with some YouTube channels that I typically watch. Definitely we talk about Bears Chat now.
Yep.
There's also a spin-off, a similar parent company is Ohio State. I think Ohio State Chat now. Whatever. It's the Ohio State version of that.
Okay.
And then a YouTube channel that I was watching a lot of because they're all about college football. They're based in Columbus, so they're Ohio State centric, but they tell shit as it is. So they'll favor Ohio State because they're from Ohio, but they have a lot of listeners that are Michigan fans. Menace to Sports is a one. He also does a football one. I think it's called Pound Towns because it's Cleveland Browns based.
Oh,
but he's a former Ohio State coach, and he's the type that just tells it as it is. So it's actually pretty interesting to see his take on it. And at some point, they their YouTube channel got canceled or got kicked off. Sorry, I got the hiccups now. kicked off of YouTube because of bots, and they've been trying to they had to switch over to Twitch and then come back to YouTube and start to regrow their channel. So I've been trying to catch up on that just to hear stuff going on. They go pretty deep into Ohio State, rosters and analysis. So
okay,
good to hear.
So what was your closing thought?
Football season is coming.
Football season is coming. Just like winter, hopefully. All right. I looked up something earlier in the week. So, all right. Closing thoughts. This is speaking of football season coming up. As a Bears fan, got to heed this a little bit. Tomorrow will be better as long as you stay optimistic. So, Bears fans, finished strong last year. Let's keep it going. Stay optimistic. Tomorrow will be better. Anyway, I think we're going to call it right there, folks. Keeping it a little more efficient today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, comments or email, let us know how we're doing. We want to get better and more entertaining for you. But we're going to call it there. I'm going to cue up some music and say adieu. This has been another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you next time. Adios.